Good evening, Speedgaming 3. Welcome back to another match of Legend of Zelda Z1R online tournament for SGLIVE 2025. I'm KTAP421 and I'm joined by Heck and Haley. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to watch what's going to be a really good matchup between ThePirateSheep and Neononane. I'm butchering English again at this hour, but I'm excited because I know it's going to be a good match. It's going to be great.
Same. Yeah, they're starting out with the hard flags. Well, we're dealing with hard flags all tournament. So second quest mixed overworld. And on top of that, start with no bombs, no wood sword, and then what else? What else? Oh, enemies can be plus or minus 4. Our Armos item is locked at a heart.
Thank you, behind the scenes team. You're doing great. But what's not great is that mid-secret at 28 rupees.
Oh yeah, could be much worse, but not, well, not much worse, but definitely could be better.
I think much worse is the minimum of 25. So, let's see what's on the coast tonight.
Oh, and the book!
Okay, and we have Dark Nuts and Koreans on the overworld. That's, gives a little hope that the enemies in the dungeons might be nicer, but with how the enemies are at... Yeah, enemies are at plus or minus 4 HP. That means very little.
Yeah, let's hope that, at least for the sake of our runners, that red Dark Nuts and blue Dark Nuts and red Koreas roll down bomb packs, as we saw Ball Secret at 17, and both runners are picking up that Armos heart.
Yep, the Armos item is the heart. So, in this flag set, we'll have one of the things we're going to be looking for is our White Sword Cave, because our White Sword items is not the usual 4 to 6 you usually see, but locked at 5 heart requirement, while Mags, or aka the Magical Sword, is locked at 12 heart requirements. Another thing you're seeing here is that blank text. We got no nice text or no hints tonight. You just gotta suck it up and figure it out. But I did see, was that a 17 or 18 door repair?
Oh, I was not able to do the math fast enough.
Okay, 28 plus 17 is 45. Well, yeah, that makes sense, I think. Yeah, that's right. When in doubt, trust numbers.
Oh, 13 for the bomb pack. Definitely not bad.
Yep, but... Wait, 13 bomb pack?
Yeah, so 13 for the bombs today. Which is great, because that's, yeah, lower than both our small and medium secret. And so with this flag set, with the max being locked at 12, I've been seeing a lot of runners pick up that magical sword. I mean, these seeds, not only because the tougher enemies, tougher enemy HP, but yeah, just having that guaranteed is like you're not gambling to go in there and try to pick it up when he's
trying to get some bomb packs. Had a pack but couldn't pick it up. Oh, that's not a pack. Oh, it was rupee grinding then. Meanwhile, Sheep is bombing caves, and I saw a 90 keep price and 63 cost for bait. So, we kind of need a sword, so that's going to be on the first list of things to do. And maybe some dungeons, but any roads? Okay, that's one.
Yeah, having the bombs is really good early, but yeah, those runners are going to want some offense.
These any roads are kind of just complete and utter trash. But here's a level 8
And then-
here, first level of the evening.
Yeah, Neononane gonna take a peek around and see what we're dealing with.
Nope, we can't go over that without a ladder. We don't got a key, so one more door to check. Okay, if we dodge, duck, and weave here, we can maybe see what's past this door.
Lionel's and Gibdo's on the same screen. That feels less than ideal.
But we don't know what the enemies rolled up. Do we get super keys tonight is the real question.
Oh,
But we cannot go any
or
further.
even
We
worse,
have our
super.
or- So one of the things that's special about this flag set tonight is that this is full heart shuffle. And for those of you wondering, right now this is kind of like in a groups game. So each runner plays each member in the group, and whoever, and the top two runners with the best records move on to the next bracket stage of this little tournament. So yeah, and then we'll have the full like traditional game 1, game 2, game 3 stuff. And that's a pricey candle at 73. So, SGLIVE is a mix of veteran and newer players, so these two I know are good veteran players, and they're gonna do great. Anyone's allowed to hop in here. Haley is actually one of our rookies from the Rookie Rumble tournament this year.
I am. Yeah, that was my first taste of the Zelda tournament life. Oh, and PirateSheep finds level 5 at 1Q6. Yeah, but we do races all the time, and anybody is welcome to join.
Sorry, hitting buttons is hard sometimes, so of course, one of the things we have is our tracker tonight, Rafa Sue, 24. Rafa's gonna be, well, if Rafa's not in chat, probably is, so Rafa's gonna be helping keep track of where all the items are. And we have a wood sword for Neon and a candle for Sheep. Okay. And they're not far from each other. Oh, wait. Ew! This sword spot is ew! This is East Dev Mountain, man!
Oh!
Sheep might not be getting there for a while, with what I'm looking at his routing. But at least Neon has a sword. But takes
a rough spot.
Yeah,
I can't imagine PirateSheep making his way back over there, and unless he had like a full pack of bombs.
Maybe.
Or a full set of
maybe
bombs.
the last location of that wood sword, because it's either that or southwest corner that's gonna be the last location. But we have level 7 under Death Armos tonight. Meanwhile, Neo has bombs and a sword, but I don't think he's got a candle.
No, not yet.
And with how money is in the seed, I don't think we're gonna be purchasing one anytime soon. And here's level 1. Is this what you were talking about earlier?
This could be a great find since we're guaranteed 3 items. Whether they're going to be good ones.
Well, there's whiz robes.
Ooh.
So as I mentioned earlier, it is full heart shuffle, so that means we could have 3 hearts in here, maybe 2 hearts in an item, 1 heart and 2 items. Who knows, but that's a compass.
Well, and this looks like a massive level 1, or maybe just segmented.
Well, who knows?
Yeah,
so,
and we got unsorted shapes. Sorry, yeah, let's talk about the unsorted shapes. Yeah, so that means our dungeons are not locked to any of the normal size constraints. These small 1 or 2 and much larger 7s or 8s, they can practically any size. And a randomized dungeon start position. So like you see, Neononane started at the top of the grid, if you will. These levels can start anywhere.
So with the book being an atlas, and with the atlas function, it gives you the map of these dungeons. It really incentivizes finding the book, or if you stumble onto it, that knowledge can be an advantage. But here's a heart container. That's our first item in this one. Meanwhile, Pirate Sheep is burning things up in the dead woods. And there's some Pole's voices.
2 key blocks, but a key on the floor. So
Looks like, is he gonna stick around here, or is he gonna choose a different path?
oh, that's our large of 95.
Oh dear. We're in for a rough time with money this seed. And Neo took a death. And level 9 has been sighted.
Yeah, I
Just
definitely
random open game.
don't like finding your only large secret
Well,
super early in the seed.
We have not seen our arrow shop price yet, and we've not run into a lot of door repairs yet, so while that money's nice, we can spend, it's either a matter of spending it on keys, if you want to save for some arrows, or you're just gonna let it sit there, because you don't need to buy a blue candle anymore. But Sheep is running out of overworld locations here. It's gonna get the bad news pretty soon. Or, well,
Looks like our red Wizwards actually rolled down for us, so that's a good sign.
Okay, the gels go down, the baby gels go down in 1 hit. That is good news.
Stalfos look pretty tanky though.
Oh, I was not paying attention to that Stalfos damage. Oh, the gels are squishy tonight.
Yeah, so good mix overall. Some really tanky, some squishy.
Spends a key, gets a key, but it's gonna have to deal with this room. Look, hoping to refresh the enemies into something a little nicer. To those, yeah, well, someone already beat me to it, but yeah, the red and blue variants of enemies do roll up and down independently of each other. And Neon has 1 heart, but oh! So remember what I said about that arrow purchase?
It's a great find early on.
So that is the bow, one of our required items. Very, very nice. And Pirate Sheep is hitting up over here. Gonna look at Vanilla First Quest 1. See what's in this cave.
Oh, before he can even get in there, he takes a boomerang.
Oh, if he goes back for that immediately, I'm just gonna feel worse when it shows up to be nothing. Because we know his sword is all the way up in East Death Mountain on an open cave.
Still haven't seen our white sword items, so there's some hope for him. It could be the white sword.
Well, that's if the game is nice, or it could be something a bit more rude. Hey, it could be a boomerang on the white sword item, and no one's happy with that.
Oh no.
Well, speaking of
first
items,
peek at mags.
Under a bush. So candle box mags. Yep, and Sheep's gonna be wrapping up his checks and wondering, why me? Oh, wait, did you check Southwest Corner yet, or no?
I don't think he's done the Southwest or Coast.
Looks like your prediction was right.
Oh!
This one is segmented. So we've seen a heart container and a wand. What do you think our third item in 1 is going to be? And ooh, level 4.
I'm gonna guess a heart container. Can't have a bow and something else good in the same dungeon.
Ah, you're going by the game likes to play games with you.
Oh yeah.
So we saw level 4 is candle block tonight, so that is a hard required candle.
Oh no.
Oh. Neon gets beaten up on the last heart. Sheep, we saw a 90 rupee arrow cost in the shop.
A little high, but not too bad.
Well, with that large secret, it's affordable, but just hope you don't run into too many door repairs. But Neon's sitting real pretty right now, getting through this level 1. Though he has 0 keys, so he's going to be forced to go down to the shutter door here.
Oh, a power
wait, there's a
bracelet.
power bracelet. That means there's a bunch of power bracelet spots to check on the overworld. And there's a doctor's note for Sheep. We'll be able to purchase potions.
Excuse my feral animal.
So, where is Sheep trekking up to East Death Mountain now?
If I had to guess, I would say he is going to do the Death Mountain area.
Alright, quick trek to Death Mountain across the world. And Neon just needs to grab the Try, find the transport staircase. Hope it's not key blocked. Find the Try and get out of here.
It looks... If I remember the routing correctly, it looks like in order to get there, he is going to need a key, so he's probably going to try to kinetic key this.
That's what I was going to suggest, if he can pull it off on one heart.
Yeah, the cool thing about yeah, the cool thing about this tournaments like this, as Pirate Sheep gets his sword, is you get to see these runners pull off all sorts of cool tricks. Those that aren't the Kaneki.
Kaneki.
Oh,
and nope,
no.
It's the kill, but gets beamed in the face. I'd say that's a kamikaze attack.
Yeah, with no keys, if you are pushing towards that door on the same frame that the shutter door opens, it lets you through to the key door.
Well, good for Neon. There's a perfectly good level right here.
Hopefully this one will be a little friendlier on keys.
Maybe it'll give you some keys. And oh, that's another level. We found level 2. So we've seen 1, 2, 6, 4, 6, and 8. And 9.
And 7.
Thank you. I knew I was forgetting something.
So we're just looking for what, 3?
3 and 5?
Yeah, 5? Oh, I always forget about 5. Probably because it's one of my least favorite dungeons, usually.
Alright, let's see where this staircase leads. Uh-oh. That's not good. It's 3-hit tanky keys tonight.
Oh.
I mean, it's not overly super beefy keys, but it's still like, why am I having to hit it 3 times?
They don't get much tankier than that.
Okay. Someone's saying we found 5, or just forgot about it, so I'm willing to take their word for it.
Yeah.
There's
Good
a lot of
looking up,
dungeons
chat.
here.
Yeah, seeing the overwhelming majority of our dungeons, 17 minutes in, it's really impressive.
Now it's just a matter of how the enemy's gonna roll and how's the combat gonna be tonight. But we have Neon taking on a Gliok here. That's a 4-headed one. Gonna have to be very careful dodging these fireballs and the heads. Meanwhile, Sheep is using the half-tile exploit for dealing with Lionel beams. Is managing to kill these blue Lionels while Neon takes another death to the Gliok. Gliok 2, Neon 0. And Sheep gets rewarded with a compass. And Neon is leaving level 6 to come back a little later when he's a little more well-equipped.
Yeah, those Glioks are real tricky on 5 hearts and no.
That's a bomb upgrade.
And we see our first bomb plus, was it +4?
Yep, +4. That was 7 hits for that Gipto. Oh, good lord. It's gonna be a test of combat skills tonight.
Oh yeah. Don't look now, but Pirate Sheep's already up to 4 keys. Neononane's
That's how well
1.
no matter if you can find some key doors to use them. And wait, is that our last level? Because we have level
It's level 3. Oh, and a wand on the floor. Holy smokes, that's good news for Neononane.
I'm so spoiled to give those rolling down, for the most part. I don't know if we can go any further in this 3 without a ladder. Let's see if there's any... Okay, good, there's other doors. Meanwhile, Pirate Sheep is clearing out these keys here. Oh, that's a little baby 3 compared to the level 2. And Neon gets his first Triforce 20 minutes in for level 3 in the face of a rupee boss. For the most terrifying of the boss enemies.
I like the call to go back into this dungeon. It's extra tiny. We know we got one more stair item. But should limit the amount of combat we feel forced to do unless we're opening a shutter.
That's not what I think it is. Can we... Is that a ladder room? Okay, we have a way around this ladder room here. Okay, that's good. Not ladder block after all. I saw... Oh, there was a heart container on the floor too. So Sheep is now up to 5 hearts and will guaranteed pick up the white sword item when he finds it. And there's a compass of uselessness for Neon. And manages to get through the hole here. Get sucked in.
We got our first potential push room here, push block room.
This wand is doing a lot for the ranged weaponry. But no, this room's not pushing tonight. Neon needs to go further. And Chad, if you see our second item in 2, give us a shout, because I know we aren't going to be catching everything across 2 screens.
Poor Neo just living on the edge of danger with a half heart.
Well, he'll live. As long as he goes and gets that clock.
You see that? Is this even randomized?
Oh, that's a magical boomerang as our second item in 2. 2 is a bust tonight, minus the Triforce. But Neon's built up a nice key amount, so that's very good, and has the wand and not speeding up his combat quite a bit here.
It looks like, yeah, if nothing else, 2 is going to be good for keys for our runners tonight.
Well, for all we know, Neo might go back to 6 now and be able to chase on the Gleeok with the wand. And that's the first Triforce down from Pirate Sheep, around 22, almost 23 minutes in for level 2.
Yeah, definitely a really good start for our runners, all things considered. And unfortunately, our white sword item is just a heart container.
Death Mountain. But that's not a disappointment. There's a ladder for Neon.
That's huge, because now he has access to the book, our atlas. So no more digging around for those maps.
Well, that's if he chooses to make a beeline for it, but we already have level 4 that is blocked under a candle bush. Burn bush, so we know we need a candle tonight, but Neon has to go. Actually, no! Wait, is Neon gonna circumvent the candle requirement because they'll have fire with the wand fire?
That would be really cool to see, because I don't think we've seen that so far in this tournament.
I don't know if that works.
I know sometimes if you can hit, if you hit those enemies just right, you can sometimes make it work.
Alright, so Neon has wand acquired and book acquired. Now is ready to go into the trenches of these dungeons. So we gotta
It
figure
looks
out
like
which one he has left that he hasn't found yet.
he's ready to go back in there to 6 though and take his revenge on that Gliok.
Oh, and it's not bad. It's a very tiny 6. But Neon's having to play very, very careful with the on half a heart right now. And is able to bomb out of this room. Well, that's a very nice present. Just gotta dodge here. Gets a bomb drop and 2 hearts. Meanwhile, Sheep is going into this level 4, hoping to dig something good out of here.
Triforce, 1 room in.
If this pushes, there's a super room.
Oh!
Is it? Or is it transport?
Oh, it's just a segment! Oh no.
Well, let's further down the rabbit hole we go. That's just an old man sitting there in a dark room. It looks like Sheep is this the... I think this is the transport he really took. No! Is that a triple segmented 4?
That's what it looks like so far, because I don't remember seeing that Gliok before. Yeah, okay. 3 distinct groupings. Oh my goodness.
So when Neon goes back in there, I can't wait to see the map of that 4. And this is a potential item room here in 6. Oh, why is that here?
Good news is that we know it's not required.
Yes, that is good. Should have just left it behind.
But I don't know if Neononane's found all of his dungeons yet. Better safe than sorry.
Yep. But, well, I at least know it's not useful. Always focusing one item in here. Oh, wait, hold.
Silver's in 4!
Well, he dug something good out of there, just needs the other half of the equation. Well, that's our second item out of 6. That's a heart container, and right before the Triforce room here. Very, very nice that it's just free there on the floor. That's second entry from Neon. And 27.5 minutes in, while Sheep takes a duff.
Great news for our runners, even though they might not know it yet, is they're not going to have to dig 9 for any item.
And that's our second Triforce for PirateSheep, a little under 28 minutes in. It looks like Neon decided now's the time to go back to 1 here.
Yeah, he has the keys now, so now he just needs to make his way down to our transport so he can grab that Triforce.
Well, he also has the wand.
Get on out of here.
And
oh, yeah.
Goes along with it. Well, this might be our transport staircase room. If I only had those silvers, it'd make his life a lot easier right about now. So
Pirates
now item-wise, because there's no way he misses the silvers in 4. The only thing he'd have to worry about would be like maybe a red ring would be nice, and any key would be nice, but the only main worry would be the recorder out of whatever dungeon it's in, because Dig Dogger blocks.
Yeah, and the trend I've been seeing with the the runners, and it's always a good strategy, especially in like, you know, full hard shuffle, is to just dig as much as you can out of each dungeon.
And that's try number 3 for Neon. 29 and a half minutes in, and Sheep could not get any further in that room without the ladder, but let's see if he has 11 keys. Let's see how far he can go in the state with 11 keys. Well, there's a Aquamentus that might have an item. That would be awkward.
Oof. Oh, and our first Dick Dogger.
Well, I kind of spoke that into existence there.
That's all good.
So, sailing might not be so smooth, after all. Well, it also depends on if you break order, and looks like, nope, Sheep cannot go any further here without a ladder or recorder. Let's see if an item drops in here, if the gel is gonna cooperate. Nope, but we have a map, and that's a segmented 8. Oh, poor Neon's at 64 rupees. Oh, is he gonna be grinding money for the candle? You better hope he doesn't come across a door repair. Okay, almost walked into the hint there. That was kind of scary. And here's level 9 for Neon. Okay, it is a more typical shapes-esque pattern. But I'm wondering, what fits into the gap that level 8 there?
Oh, wow. I don't think we've seen the map of 7 yet.
I think the 6 is pretty small. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Neon's gonna get the good news. Well, for him, I hope it's not a door repair. Just money making. Oh, did Neon pick up the large secret or somewhere?
He did. He swung down there real quick, right before he went up to do
right, gonna buy
wrath
his candle
check.
then. Okay, so Neon has his candle. That's pretty good. I'm thinking about it. Has Neon? I know Neon still hasn't seen all of dungeons yet, but that's an overworld death.
Yeah, because we have 4 under the candle, along with.
Really, this worked out just fine. So that means sooner rather than later, Neon's gonna be seeing level 4 soon.
And he should be hitting that right now.
Oh my god, it is triple segmented 4. That's nasty. I mean, it's not as bad as it could be, but now we know
At
for
least
sure.
it's relatively small. And poor Pirate Sheep just keeps getting the business from those pesky blue Lionels.
Yeah, the combat in this seat has been brutal.
I don't think there's another way for him to get to that other segment. I think this is going to be where our transport room is, which is why he's so adamant. Finally gets a good pattern, good grouping. Now he can move on.
Neon not taking this transport out yet, but Neon's gonna be getting into silvers real soon. Alright, nope, that room's useless. Looks like everything else is in the third middle segment there. Did we ever see her second item in 4, or did we only just see the silvers?
I thought we did, but I think I'm mistaken.
Well, who knows? Well, sheep's up here in the Lost Hills. There's the Compass of Uselessness. I do like
But we will. Chat saying this is a rubber duck with some lily pads.
Just the duck.
I like it.
Looks like Neon did not go down that staircase, which we know has the silver. Well, maybe it's this staircase, yeah. We have silvers for Neon and level 5 for Pirate Sheep.
Yeah, so at this point, I mean, the only thing that's gonna hold Neononane back is
A recorder block?
yeah, recorder block or just combat and defense.
Well, for all we know, the red ring could be buried in the depths of level 9. But luckily, this level 4 is very nice to Neon.
Yeah, and really just oh no, just a wooden boomerang in 5 so far.
Pirate Sheep and the boomerang really split up fast. Looks like Neon's gonna be full clearing this 4 and then some.
Oh no.
Oh, nope. Well, let's see if he goes back in or just leaves it behind. Because we know he's going to get some time force, but let's see if he goes back in for the last bit of items.
No, it's silver's bow and ladder are good enough. I'm gonna take my chance.
You never know, if we have a recorder block and Sheep manages to find that recorder, that changes things drastically.
That could be huge. Oh, Pirate Sheep grabs that Triforce up in the top left corner of that 5.
Puts him at 3 Triforce pieces. Wow, Neon at 4.
So yeah, looks like he's going back in looking for that other item.
Doesn't have the money for blue ring tonight.
What was that, 250?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't think we're seeing that.
Looks like it's power bracelet check central, but we know that's not gonna be anything useful tonight. So looks like Sheep is looking to dig the second item here out of this 5, hoping it's something good.
Jeez. Yeah, that's not a good feeling to have to deal with all these blue Lionels with really, like, no wand.
Well, that early wand find in level 3 really has been shaping up this seed and allowing Neon to push further.
Yeah, that was really huge for him.
An advantageous position. Okay, so I'm wrong. Apparently the power bracelet is hard required because 3's under a power bracelet spot. I just didn't see it.
Yes.
Okay. So Sheep does have
it's a power bracelet spot up in the Lost.
So that's a white sword out of 5. I don't think Sheep's gonna complain about that. That'll speed things up a bit. Because I don't think we're gonna be seeing the magical sword on Neon's side due to finding all of our items very quickly. And our dungeons real quick. So I don't think we're gonna be seeing Max tonight. Okay, that's where that was. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, Neononane's gonna head back up to Death Armos and we'll get
Yeah,
a
'cause level
peek
7's
at the
there.
map of 7. I don't know if he has been up there. I thought he swung over there and took a death.
Nah, just didn't peek in.
Okay.
He hasn't gone here yet. Well, here's 7.
Interesting shape here.
Looks like both our runners are now in this level 7. The one has a map, the other doesn't. And that can be a huge advantage.
And we got a tanky manhandler. But with that white sword, ThePirateSheep makes quick work of it. Unfortunately, it is not blocking anything.
So the only thing Neon could potentially even be digging here would be, the only thing he could possibly need right now is the recorder. I think he's gonna probably play this like Triforce and Go, and if he stumbles upon the recorder, great, but if he doesn't, oh well.
Yeah, I think he'd be really pleased to find maybe some extra hearts, if not a red ring or recorder. Yeah, Triforce.
Nah, you leave. You don't want to go into the depths of the 7.
Oh, absolutely not, yeah.
5, 6 room max 7 here.
Yeah, unless he sees something on the way, I don't think he's picking anything extra up.
But Sheep's looking to do a lot better now with the white sword, because Sheep's combat skills are top notch. It's just sometimes a matter of getting the weaponry to get there, and that's an enemy key. Okay, not the end of the world for Neon to miss. But we still have one item here, and Sheep
already sitting on 9 hearts. It's looks like that's going to be less critical.
How is Sheep down 1 if 5 is power bracelet locked? Because the power bracelet's in 1.
No,
Sorry,
5 is at 1Q6, and 3 is at that power bracelet spot in Lost Hills.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting my dungeons confused. 3, right. But you see here, Neon's not wasting any time, just is gonna keep prowling the overworld. Meanwhile, what does Neon have left when I'm thinking about it?
So he needs to work his way into 5, and I don't think he's seen 2 yet.
Well, that answers my question. And we know level 5 and level 2 don't have the recorder. Level 8's still a mystery, so all we know is that the recorder cannot be 9. But we have an item here. No, that's just the transport then.
And it looks like this item might be buried pretty deep in the 7.
He's hoping to take something good out of here.
Yeah, just unfortunately for ThePirateSheep, he doesn't have the knowledge.
Well, if it's a required recorder, that changes things.
Oh yeah.
Neon has a bit of weaponry. Sheep has the combat skills to speed up and catch up to Neon real quick. But it's just a matter of, is that recorder required?
Average size 5, I think, on I don't remember if I saw them on Sheep's side.
Oh, there's a bait block in there. I don't remember where in 5 is Triforce. I can't remember if it was like early or not.
It was that top left corner, I believe. So yeah, all depending on your routing.
And is this our item here in 7? It's the red candle. Poor Sheep.
Although it will help him corral some of those Lionels a little bit better.
What, 44 minutes in, and you still haven't found your bow. You're still missing 5 tries. Still not a good feeling to be sitting in it like this. But
Oh, for sure.
Alright, Neon sees the news. Just needs to clear out this top row, and then he'll be free in this level 5.
One thing we have not seen any is our heart caves. Or a potion letter. Because with the heart situation being what it is, I am betting that our runners are definitely going to want some potions.
And that could be very interesting when dealing with level 9, because Neon doesn't have a red ring, and Neon is on 6 hearts. So that could play a role in how long level 9 is going to be for Neon.
Yeah, because depending on really wherever Ganon's buried, it's not gonna actually want to be taking too many deaths. If he wants to play trolley, or if he's in like a tough room, like a Chevy room or something.
Honestly, it just really depends on... Well, that's 6 Triforce down for Neon. Deep's in this level 1. We'll be happy to find the bow here. It's just a matter of... It sucks that Neon's having to play this as try and go, because he's not gonna... Well... No! Okay. Using the Take Any for the hearts and not the potions. Okay, that is a choice.
I think maybe he's betting with as much or as little overworld as he has left, that he's probably gonna at least one more.
Well, yeah. Because, so for those of you wondering, we don't know if the recorder's in 8 yet, because I don't think we saw the second item in 4, because both our runners noped out of there before that. Both of them took deaths, correct?
Correct.
So it either... The recorder's either in 4 or 8.
Probably 8, just going off of, probabilities, but...
Okay, looks like Neon's got another penny. Is at 8 hearts. Where was level 2 again?
I don't know. That's like the only one that I forgot to mark down the location of, and I didn't pay close enough attention when ThePirateSheep left.
Well, that's what audience participation is for. So, chat, you can tell me where level... Well,
it's right
never
here.
mind. Sorry, folks. The audience participation canceled. So here's level 2.
And so that's visuals on all 8 or all 9 dungeons for Neononane, because he is the first one to peek into that feat.
Yep, so maybe Neon will find the heart in here, maybe not. Just depends on his routing here, because I think he's not. I think if he keeps going in this like middle section of 2, he's not far from the Triforce room. Alright, time to go down.
I'm gonna find the transport. I don't think he took out that room that's got those that bow in it yet.
I'm trying to remember. No, it's in this first segment in 1, correct?
Yes. I think all of our items were in the first segment.
Yeah, alright, and there's the compass, so yeah. Looks like Neon's just gonna grab the try and leave here. So off to level 8 Neon goes, and Sheep is now at, yeah, that is 5 Triforces for Sheep.
Yeah, he's very, very wisely gonna dig out the rest of this one.
He'll be rewarded with his bow. And Neon seeing this monstrosity of an 8. Let's hope it's not dig dog or blocked.
Ooh, that would be some trolley business.
So 9 is pretty enormous. We saw it earlier. It looks like your standard 9 in shapes, aka a giant just slice of Swiss cheese.
Alright, so Pirate Sheep's got his bow. He's out of one, so now he's
Okay, looks like there's a well,
hopefully prioritizes
Semi-
those power
is
bracelets.
at bottom, part of the base of this segment of level 8 for a bomb, so that means we'll need a transport staircase to get there.
Oh,
But I want to know is are we reporter blocks in this 8? Because we can't go down to the little bottom segment. This room doesn't push into a stair.
it's getting
That'll
pretty
if we don't find an item
likely.
in here. That well, if we don't find an item in here, that
Okay,
means
so we
well, let's see if this bombs. Okay.
okay, yeah, because Pirate
No,
Sheep
no, no,
couldn't
no.
get down here because he doesn't have that
Oh, that's a good point. Okay.
that ladder
We might
yet.
want it. Wait, does this bomb here? Okay, we're good. That's because he was ladder blocked. Yes, that makes sense now.
Uh-oh.
Just a matter of right ordering the seeds sometime can be half the battle.
Yeah, really, that early dig for Neononane was really huge on setting him up on the right path. And then those power bracelet checks to getting into 3 at our ladder was, I'm sorry, our ladder and our wand was
Yeah,
really,
level 3 seeds, right? And with that, Neon's at 9 tries, 52, a little over 52 minutes in, and on his way to level 9. So would you like to inform our viewers what we're going to be looking for in this level 9?
absolutely. So, since we already have our silvers, we dig in for those. So the 2 main things we're going to be looking for is for our life text at the top of the screen to change to, say, roar, which means we are in a room adjacent to Ganon. You can also hear the roar audibly. And then we're also looking for that single shutter door that does not open. Excuse my dog. A single shutter door that does not open with all the enemies defeated or one opening with enemies still on the floor. Letting us know that's the location of our kidnapped.
And unfortunately, because we just have blank old man screen, we don't get any hints on this tonight, minus the compass. So, do you think level 9 is going to be nice tonight, or is it going to be trolly?
With the size of it, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be.
For that person asking, if there's a doctor blocking Ganon and Zelda, that means we gotta leave and come back. Because we need a recorder. And that would be really trolly.
Here's my question to you. So knowing that there's 3 items in 8, are you gonna go dig out 8 first, or are you gonna go back to that 4 where you know you only had like 2 rooms left?
You go to the 4 first, of course. You have it almost full cleared, it's a smaller deck in size, so yeah. I think you do the 4 before the 8 any day of the week.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. And it's not that big of a 4. Oh, and we have a roar already
that's
on Neononane's side.
Well, that's not Ganon's room. Oh, let's hope it's up and not down.
Okay, so yeah, come in here with 8.5 or 7.5 hearts. and a wide open room. So, let's see.
We'll get the stun
And the
lock
stun
too.
lock's on.
And Sheep gets
Does it
the
hold?
item. That should not be damaged. Yeah, and Neon's managing to hold this stun lock in perfect positioning.
Holy
Silver's
smokes!
out. And we got Bacon. That is very clean Ganon fight. Now, the question is where in the world is Zelda? And how trolly is going to be location going to be? Is it going to be a magic staircase Zelda? Is it going to be Dig Dogger Block Zelda? Who knows?
Wow, you don't get much cleaner Ganon fights than that, folks.
So now the real hunt begins and the clock is ticking down for Sheep.
Let's see, chat. We got any?
Okay.
Do we got
That's
any bets
good.
on where our princess is hiding in this gigantic level 9?
It's gonna be a pain in the butt spot. So the question is it gonna be a magical staircase, or will the door just pop open?
I'm thinking we're gonna have to take a magical staircase to that second room under the L.
Oh, yeah, that's a trolley spot if you can't get up there. So, first we gotta make sure we're clearing this out here. Okay, I see top left corner Wisher. I see bottom right Nub. What about top right corner? How you feeling on that? Any takers? Ooh, and I see prediction for 2 down in the dash column. Okay, interesting. We have a variety of predictions, and who knows? Well, when we find out, we'll know someone might be right, or at least close to an answer. But here's the first staircase of 9, and it's a transport. And she finds another pick Annie.
Wonder who is guarding our compass, or if we even see it. It's also the possibility that it could have been eaten by Zelda's room itself.
Oh, that has happened many a time.
With our old men silenced, we may never know.
Yeah, that is true. And she finds level 3.
So, Neononane in a little bit of a tricky spot here with no bombs left.
So, Sheep has his 1, is gonna be wondering, oh, if I'd done this 1 and came here sooner, would I have been here with that ladder quicker? That 1 quicker. Alright, Sheep has the try out of 3. The question is, does he go back in looking for the ladder? Because he knows he needs it. And he's
He has to. This 3 is just too small to pass anything up.
Did he get the try out of 1? Because I don't see it on the tracker here. I think he did. Right, that was his 5th try. Okay. Yeah, all he's missing is the try in 8.
Yeah, so Neononane is gonna have to go purchase a couple bomb packs, it looks like.
Oh, having to take the walk of shame here.
And I did not see too many bomb-dropping enemies in that mine either, unfortunately.
I'm realizing Sheep is practically full cleared this Thief minus level 9 checks.
Yeah, didn't get to see hardly any of 8 because of ladder and recorder blocks.
So Sheep knows the ladder either has to be in this 3, which we know it is the correct answer, or it has to be the second item in 4. Oh my gosh! Neon takes it to overworld death? Okay.
He's gotta be feeling the heat right now.
I don't know if I've ever seen someone, you defeat Ganon on the hunt for Zelda while on the bomb refill, you take an overworld death. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, talk about walks of shame now.
Yep.
But that's alright, it'll give him time to, calm the nerves a little bit. Probably, do a little rethink of how he wants to attack the rest of this 9.
Just depends on how trolly it's gonna be.
And Pirate Sheep grabbing that ladder.
Alrighty, so yeah. Have we even seen all of our transport staircases yet? So is it gonna be just a really trolly transport staircase into a weird part of 9? Oh, and the gels blend in there perfectly.
Uh-oh, not. Oh. Okay. Yeah, going left. Doesn't want to waste the bomb or see if it's a staircase. Which I like the strategy.
And that's another try for Pirate Sheep. Now he's gonna go into level 9, so we have a race here, folks.
Yeah, and equal hearts, and Pirate Sheep has the advantage of the white sword, so
that'll make clearing rooms a lot better, but Neon does have the book, and ergo has the map and shape of this level 9. So that is an advantage. And also, Neon's been in here for quite a bit more time. So
Pirate Sheep looks like he's going to pick up that atlas. Pretty good call, I think.
Alright, good, he's getting the book. Okay, so that advantage is negated now. Wait! Okay. Okay, good. No dig down your block. Looks like for those of you who voted top right corner of 9, your wishes are sadly getting unfulfilled tonight. For that one person who said bottom right nub in level 9, well, let's see if we can bomb down there and find out. Well, there's a hard
our first item of 9.
Looks like we cannot go that way to that room. Let's see if we can bomb out of this one here. Oh no, is Neon gonna have to go shopping again?
I certainly hope not.
You know, like when you run out of something, you gotta go back to the store and get it, and then you run out of it again, you gotta go back to the store and get it. I feel like that's what Neon's having to deal with right now.
Absolutely.
And also just remember to mark on which walls you bomb, so you're not bombing the same place twice, and not retracing your steps, because bombs are a hot commodity right now. And Sheep's gonna be going into this gate invite momentarily. And alrighty, here's Gaiden for Pirate Sheep.
Wall Masters have decided they wanted to roll up also.
And with the Dig Doggers being impossible stair rooms, that is a concern we gotta think about.
And Pirate Sheep getting the stun lockdown as well.
Alright, that's
so now
Gaiden for
we are
so,
a neck-and-neck race to who picks the right route to get to our...
Luckily, Neon has the advantage of having a lot of this level 9 coverage and having explored it already. Sheep, on the other hand, is going to be in a bit of a pinch. The only good thing for him right now is that he has that bomb upgrade to 12. It's the only save point I'd say in his corner right about now. But that's not going to do too well when he only has 6 bombs on hand. Meanwhile, okay, there's some mob ones here for Neon. Is he gonna get any lucky bomb drops? Nope, they're not that nice. But with these dig doggers lurking around, I'm starting to get a little concerned here.
Yeah, and they are in a lot of rooms that look like they should push.
Okay, these mob ones are gonna be a little nicer. Nope. Of course they're not that nice. Okay, so I'm starting to get a little more concerned now.
Yeah. Oh my. Oh, force the bomb on the bomb master.
Okay, we have some
Great
mob
answer.
ones here. Are they gonna play nice? Okay, no one wants to play nice with bomb drops tonight in this 9.
No. Alright, so Pirate Sheep giving us our first look over
Wait,
into
wait,
the
is that a
top
pop?
west.
Is that a pop? Am I getting my hopes up? Yes, I am.
Oh, and
Looks
I
like
went
I don't know if you can bomb
nothing for
top,
my
bottom,
top
middle,
left
bottom.
pick.
Well, here's a transport. And we're seeing sheep takes a lot of neon steps. Only a couple rooms of, well, thought they were closer than that. Looks like, wait,
Yeah.
is sheep leaving? Okay, nope, just resetting. It's not leaving
Yeah,
to go
I don't
shopping
think-
yet.
We haven't seen either of our runners go down to that bottom right area.
We haven't been able to find a way down there is the issue. Neon tried going down there, but the walls didn't bomb towards the path. And Neon's now down to 2 bombs. We're gonna need a trip back to the store, or are we gonna be nice? First, we need to make sure we kill these wall masters and don't get a clock drop. That would be bad. Gets a fairy instead. Alright, is this gonna bomb? Oh, I don't know if we neon bomb down there or not.
New transport for us. Let's see.
How many have we found?
Alright, new area.
Oh, this is the south, north, south, never, okay, southeast direction, okay. I can navigate, I promise. But this is not Zelda's room, sadly, because the door did not pop open. But
We
looks
do
like
have
we're
a
gonna-
fresh path that we can follow, hopefully.
Well, let's see.
And 8 bombs. So we got
These
some
doors are
options
open, it's
potentially.
not popping. Well, we're running out of rooms. Where's there gonna be this little nub here? Let's find out. No, not the nub. This room isn't the answer either.
Found out where all our bomb droppers are hiding though.
This isn't the answer. We're running out of rooms here.
Oh my, is it here?
Wait!
There it is!
Get your GGs in for Neononane, finishing with an official race time of 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 18 seconds, and will be joining us in the booth for an interview.
Oh my goodness, what a dig! absolute jet seed minus the location of Zelda.
Well, Sheep's not finished yet, but Neo's gonna be joining us real soon.
Oh, and we're joined by both runners, Pirate Sheep and Neononane.
GG's, Neo.
Welcome in.
Yeah, GG's ThePirateSheep. Man.
Watching this back the last like 5 minutes, oh, it hurts so much.
Oh, yeah, I know. I saw chat catch on the, ThePirateSheep's been in this room, and I was,
He was number one. Me and Neo have been talking in the race room for about 5 minutes, and man, what a rookie mistake.
Us up to speed.
Can we not have Keys at 4 HP, please and thank you?
yeah, that might be one of my least favorite things I've ever seen.
And I'm here to tell you, y'all signed up for that.
I had 2 races today. The Keys rolled +3 and +4.
Oh, that is brutal.
Yeah, that 9 was very, very rough. The rest of this wasn't the worst in the world, though combat was very unenjoyable. Like, I know you're talking about the Keys rolling up to, +4, but I actually killed my stream before it shows up on stream, so I'm very happy looking at it now. But I took 10 deaths total in that seed, so it was a little rough.
The overworld was very rough, and the enemy sets in the dungeons were also very rough. Combat just overall a pain in the butt tonight.
And I like how I think the flag set says like easy start screen shuffle. There is nothing easy about that screen that we started on.
What are we supposed to do? It's like 2Q7. Where are you going from there, man? Like, you going right? Because that's where you're going. It's just not a lot of stuff.
Oh, that wood sword location.
Yeah, I was hearing from Pirate Sheep over here that showed up a little bit late in his journeys.
Absolute last location, last overworld or last open cave location for sure.
Yeah, it was kind of like Neononane, you had the sword super early, but then on the flip side, Pirate Sheep, you got the Arc Secret really early, so that kind of flip-flop. Yeah, one of you was rolling around with the candle early, the other had the sword.
Yeah, I pulled my candle out of a take any, I think. Where did I pull that?
Okay, that was right. Yeah.
From just next to the open cave next to the Grave Armos. I pulled candle out of
there. That was I hit the grave somewhat late, so I didn't actually find that take any until, and I'm gonna check here, 46 minutes into the game was my very first take any, and I was not necessarily the happiest person at that point in time.
Yeah, that was just, I've got no combat. I think I picked up at like 6 minutes in. I'm like, I need something to survive this overworld, and then just kept going around and. Like you said, finding that last locationing the wood sword in a seed like this, you can't take it at 17 minutes. When Neo's in go mode at like 35 minutes or whatever, you need to be able to kill things.
Yeah, we thought it was going to be a real jet up until just that trolliness of the Zelda location. Which, I mean, honestly, Pirate Sheep, you found it much faster than Neononane did, but just due to weird routing differences and one having kind of really the goodies you needed to unlock the seed early.
So pay no attention to me. I'm looking just to make sure that we couldn't have bombed from there's a staircase in this room to the left. I wanted to make sure I couldn't bomb from there. just in case. I can sleep a little easier now that I didn't just miss an easy bomb wall to Zelda.
Yeah, and kind of Neononane ended up really kind of taking like the god route on this this seed. Yeah, the early dig clear of 1, and then I think that was your first power bracelet check. Ended up being level 3, having that ladder and the wand on the floor. It was just kind of off to the races from there for you.
It was convenient hitting that. It was frustrating because I ended up going that route because I kept getting beat up on the overworld though. Like I had bigger plans for things that I wanted to do and routes that I wanted to go, but every time I tried, I was getting stopped at all turns. So eventually, when I got that power bracelet, I was like, screw it. I'm already over on the right-hand side of the map. Let me see what I can find, and it worked out well. Same thing with 1, incidentally. Like I had just gotten bombs and I ended up having to up an A. At that point, and I had no candle at that stage of the game, so I could either sit around and do nothing in the forest, go for a real long walk over to the start area, and my normal route takes me through start into the Deadwoods, into the grave, and there's nothing I can do without. There's almost nothing I can do without a candle or anything else. So I said, screw it, let's go bomb at the coast, and it worked out well.
Yeah, I kept running into the issue where I would finish a dungeon and I'd have 1 bomb. Or 2 bombs.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not worth it to up an A and go back home and head to check the coast because there's 3 spots there. So yeah, like I don't think I hit level 1 until 45 minutes, and it's 2 spots away from start.
Yeah, I think that was the second to last dungeon that you ended up clearing.
Mm-hmm.
When did you get into 2, so to speak? Like I finally, at the end of all of this garbage, made my way through the Deadwoods and the grave. I kept trying to push it off as long as I could without a candle to get me into the Deadwoods. And I ended up having to buy a candle, incidentally, at the shop I start that has a candle in the vanilla game. But I got the large secret and backtracked to buy that candle. That's how bad things were. But I ended up getting through the Deadwoods. I ended up getting into the grave. And I hit that point where there wasn't a whole lot left. Like I could go and get a couple spot checks across the overworld. Like I missed a spot or 2 in the forest and whatnot. Or I could go bomb West EM or East EM. And I ended up bombing East EM because I just didn't want to deal with the bomb problem, because we were burning through bombs left and right. But like that was just an absolute mess. And I was curious when you ended up hitting up that area.
That 2 was the first dungeon I did.
Oh wow.
Just because I had done a lot of overworld checks while looking for the sword, so I did Deadwoods, I did the forest because I had the candle, I did everywhere around start, and so when I finally realized that's the last place the sword is, I'm like, okay, let's go up, and then I had like 8 bombs with me, so I'm like, okay, let's just start excavating, and
that's
so came down, did 2, and then found absolutely nothing on West Death Mountain. And then just kept going. But yeah, I constantly convinced myself that 8 was going to be so blocked by a ladder, blocked by it was recorder blocked at one point for like 1 room. And so I'm sitting there going, like, trying to dive all these other dungeons, like I'm not going back to 8. I'm not going back to 8. But yeah, it was just you flew through that seed. Any time with this flag set that is under a minute or an hour 15, I think is going to be a guaranteed win with this flag set.
I was gonna say, like you're saying, I flew through that. Man, you had that win if you had popped that stairway. I think you had this going for you.
Oh, it would have been a nice snipe, that's for sure. But that's how it goes. I think we're not talking trash, but talking back and forth with each other's like, I think you were 1 in 16 or something like that going into this, and now you're 2 in 16, and I hate it.
I can. To be fair, I can live with that.
So, how many races left do you have in this group, and when are they scheduled?
I've got 2 more still.
Yeah.
Yep, and then none of them are scheduled yet. I just did 2 today. I need a slight bit of break to figure out when I gotta do this again.
Yeah, same over here. I got 2. I'm still waiting to race against. I think Mercs and Endy are the 2 people remaining in the group that I haven't run against, and so not on the schedule yet. Gonna figure it out. Maybe this week. We'll see.
Yeah, for sure. It was, oh man, it was a heck of a race to commentate. A lot of fun. A lot of good plays, really, from both of you. And just dealing with and overcoming just the seat throwing everything it could at you from an enemy standpoint. You know, the brooms with, you know, the shooters or the stupid Gleox in them. Oh. It was well played by both of you, really.
The Gleox were a mess. How many Gleox did I bail on? Because it was just, the combat was so... Like, I know that that's not my strength whatsoever, is the combat side, but man, it was just kicking me right in the butt the whole time. Gleox were unfun, and the amount of dig doggers that we saw, especially in that 9, I was terrified that we were going to be leaving to go get the recorder, and I had zero idea what to do. Like, normally I try to have a plan for every single screen I land on. I have a plan for what I want to do on that screen, and I was completely tapped. If I didn't find if I didn't find a path without the recorder, completely up in the air what was next.
Same thing. I think I know I joked to say like 3 million or something, but like I think there was at least 4 dig doggers in that room in level 9. At least 2 or 3 of them were blocking push blocks. One was guaranteed blocking a push block. With
I got
staircase room.
Yeah, I got 4 of them on my tracker, 4 dig doggers in 9, and I have 2 of them marked for push block rooms that they were blocking.
Yeah, it was. You know, I was. If you didn't actually finish already, I might have, because I had the race time open, I might have eventually left and went to 8, because I have to assume that the recorder's in 8. Because did you pull 2 things out of 4 or no?
Let me check my tracker. I pulled 1 thing out of 4. I only got the silvers.
Okay. Yeah, I have nothing.
Both of you. There was 2 rooms left in 4, I think, for both of you that you failed on, because I think they were blocked by a room full of blue dark nuts, and neither of you really wanted anything to do with it. I think Neononane, you took a death in there, and you're like, you know what, I'm done with it.
Yeah, that's actually right. Thank you for reminding me. I did take a death in there, and I was getting so pissed that I ended up sitting back and saying, you know what, like the Triforce is 1 room off from start. If the other item in here is something I had the silvers and the bow, so it wasn't something I needed, unless something was overworld blocked. And I was like, I'll come back. If I got to come back, I'll come back. I just grabbed it and left. That is, thank you for reminding me how angry I was at that time. I will go look at my face when we go and we rewatch.
Absolute, yeah, brutal seed at point. Sure. Have a lot of good tricks too on how to get around some of the trollier aspects. I think we saw a good Kanana key from ThePirateSheep and a good attempt from you, Neononane, except for the shooter nabbed you at like the second to last frame before the thing was gonna pop.
Yeah, Pirate Sheep, man. That was like, it was what was that? Was that 1? I think it was 1, because that was the key door that needed to go and get me to the push block to get me to the Triforce. And I kept going in the room, popping the Wizrobe, leaving, coming back until it was just a Wizrobe left. Used a bomb, had half a heart, pushed into the door, and got hit by one of the fireballs just before I went through after I'd killed the Wizrobe. That was another moment where I'm going to watch back and just, I want to see how my face looks, because I was not a happy camper at that point.
One thing I'm finding out about this flag set is that this maybe it wasn't for you, but this flag set throws keys at you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Loaded with keys. I didn't get the any key like you did. I just had regular keys, and I was rolling
I had like
double
12
digits.
keys when I picked up the any key. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
But Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
kind of
it's-
surprised you did to Kananaki, but I mean, you went to 1 very early.
Yeah, like I think we were trying to do some numbers on this, and it tends to be that if a dungeon is larger than it normally is without doing the unsorted shapes, it seems to drop more keys than you would expect. I forget the exact stat that was in play there, but like if the unsorted shapes goes very out of whack for where the shapes should be, then keys end up becoming pretty dense.
Hmm.
Yeah, keys were real tight at the start of 1 and 3, I think, but 4 had plenty of keys, and then 2 had just a plethora. Every other seemed like was dropping a key. And then from there, yeah, I don't think you guys really either dipped much below 7 about midway through the dungeons.
Yeah, it's. I think in this race I had 12 keys to pick up the any key. My last race I had 16 when I picked up the any key. The any key is like the last thing I want to see in these races now. It's just a waste of a spot. But like it was a great race. I really look forward to watching it back. And I'll be doing that in about 4 seconds after we get off this call.
Fair enough, man. It was a great race. It was when we're at a spot where it was where I can say, hey, you know what, you should have taken the win over me. Then like that's how you know it's a close one.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it was a good race. Like, like I told you before we started, I was gonna feel good about it based on our relative performance in the Rookie Rumble last year. But you know, not too good about it if I took a win.
Well, then I'm looking at I think your 5 straight wins right now on race time. So I think you're well surpassed where you were at the Rookie Rumble, that's for sure.
Getting better. Getting better.
All
Cool,
right.
well,
Any
sorry, I heard my name, K-Tap.
Any last words for both of y'all before we start wrapping things up here?
I'll throw all my last ones, and then I guess I'll shut up for a little bit. But you know, but Pirate Sheep, awesome. You know, great running against you. It's always a gem, always a pleasure. K-Tap Haley, thanks for doing comms for tonight. I know that with a bunch of stuff going on. Yeah, there was all these races. There was the weekly. There was all that stuff. And by the way, keeping that in mind that the weekly was going on, there was some other races. We were still when Pirate Sheep and I finished. It's almost 200 people watching this thing, so that's also a big thank you for everyone who's out there watching out there in TV land, so to speak. Right? Like, thanks for doing this. Thanks for coming on by. We got so many of these races though for Speedgaming Live online. Like, why don't you, if you're out there watching, why don't you come volunteer? Right? We could always use the extra hands. Gets us more of these races on the air. And of course, thank you to Speedgaming. And thank you to our tracker, who, by the way, that's not a name I recognize these days. So it looks like we are getting some new blood into the community right now. So thank you for our tracker, Rafa Sue.
Yeah, our unsung hero, keeping me and K-Top honest and our memories for sure. So there was a lot going on.
I think I can add anything. I don't think I can add anything besides that. Aside from, I look forward to seeing you in the bracket stage, Neo.
Look forward to seeing you there.
You're not done with me at this tournament.
Well, yeah.
Alrighty.
Thank you
So,
both for stopping by. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Kita.
Well, we have 2 things to do. Well, one, we gotta. Well, before signing off, we should let people know what races are going on tomorrow.
Let's see. So we got 2 races going on in the morning at 10. Well, there's one at 10:15 Eastern between Equations 19 and Bonnie 819. There's also a 10:30 turn between Sean and GM Eagle, followed by a couple more races. Evening time, we got one at 5:15 Eastern, 9:15 Eastern PM, and then another one on 11:15 PM. Diane versus Tom J, Jay Coper versus Adagen, and Kathy JD versus Jay Coper, respectively.
Alrighty. So, first of all, thank you both for runners. We wouldn't be here talking about you guys putting a show on. Thank you, our tracker, Rafasu24. You did a great job. Thank you so much. Thank you, Haley, for coming in and joining me so last minute. I appreciate it.
Anytime,
and thank you,
my
Speedgaming,
pleasure.
to broadcast. And yeah, Haley, you have any final words?
No, yeah, just make sure to follow our runners, great Zelda 1 runners, and yeah, that's it. Thanks, SG Live, for putting everything on, hosting it. Yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of exciting races coming up.
Alrighty, and with that, see you guys in the future, another time, another Hyrule, another match.